Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi rekan-rekan media semuanya. Selamat sejahtera untuk kita semua. Selamat datang kembali dalam sesi pre-match press conference laga final leg pertama Championship Series dari Liga 1, pertandingan antara Persib Bandung menghadapi Madura United yang akan berlangsung besok pukul 19.00 di Stadion Sijalak Harupat, Senayan, Kabupaten Bandung. Sesi pertama telah hadir head coach dari Persib Bandung, yaitu Coach Boyan, Coach Yai dan juga Nick Webers yang akan mengomentari persiapan tim jelang laga besok. Coach.
Okay, good to see a big number of reporters. Means that it's important game. Like every game at home, we'll try to give our best. We'll try to have positive result. We don't want to put any pressure because sometimes when it's too much pressure on players, they cannot perform. So we hope we'll play one good game, same like last few matches at stadium, and that we'll have full stadium again.
Ya, saya senang sekali ketika pertandingan hari ini terlihat banyak yang interest untuk hadir. Untuk pertandingan besok, tentunya kita berharap seperti pertandingan-pertandingan sebelumnya. Jadi kita ingin mendapatkan hasil yang positif, dan saya juga tidak ingin membebani kepada pemain bahwa ini adalah pertandingan yang tentunya sangat penting buat kita. Supaya mereka bisa bermain lepas. Jadi yang penting pemain bisa menikmati pertandingan dalam tidak terbebani dengan pertandingan buat besok.
I don't want to give him too much to translate. It's difficult to learn. So we play with Madura. I think that this is two best teams at the moment, and they deserve to be in the final. They have lots of good players, especially good is their midfield. So I hope that we can manage to stop them. But they also need to think about our players. We are scoring goals in last matches, so it will be interesting game.
Ya, tentunya Madura bisa sampai ke final karena mereka punya tim yang bagus, pemain yang bagus. Mereka punya gelandang yang kuat, dan kita juga punya pemain yang bisa berbuat lebih untuk tim ini. Jadi mereka juga harus berpikir tentang kita.
What Coach said, it's nice that so many people come today. So it means it's a special game. Of course, it is, because finally we reach what we want to reach after a long season. We fight every week for this moment. So I think now we have to show what we actually already showed the whole season. But now we finalized everything, and I think we are ready as a team. Everybody is confident for this game. The stadium is full again, so it will help us a lot. Same as last week against Bali. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to play the game tomorrow. And about Madura, they are a really good team. I think they also show that they have a lot of quality. So we have to be prepared better than ever before, because it's a final and it's a special game. So a lot of things can happen. So, but I think if we're ready, and like we played last weeks, started from Borneo and after against two games against Bali, I think we deserve to play the final. And now we have to finish it. So yeah, I'm ready for it. I think the team is ready as well.
Ya, ketika Coach bilang bahwa sangat senang melihat pagi ini kita ketemu kemudian dengan jumlah yang tentunya membuat interest ya, karena pertandingan besok menjadi pertandingan yang spesial tentunya. Tentunya buat pertandingan besok kita ingin bermain seperti biasa, kerja keras, fight for the match. Kemudian kita akan bermain di hadapan ribuan bobotoh yang akan datang untuk memberikan motivasi kepada kita, seperti yang saya sudah bilang tadi. motivasi tambahan buat kita. Dan ini akan menjadi pertandingan yang spesial di hadapan di rumah kita sendiri. Kita sudah mempersiapkan latihan sebelumnya, dan tentunya berharap bahwa pertandingan besok menjadi pertandingan yang lebih baik karena besok adalah pertandingan final. Madura adalah tim yang bagus, mereka juga memiliki pemain-pemain yang bagus, tapi kita juga sama yang memiliki tim yang bagus dan pemain yang sama bagusnya. Jadi kita tentunya ingin mengukir prestasi yang lebih baik dari sebelumnya.
Selamat pagi, Taufik dari Jawa Pos. Ada 2 pertanyaan. Yang pertama, Persib main home dulu di leg pertama, apakah ini sebuah keuntungan atau sebaliknya mengingat leg kedua akan main di Madura? Pertanyaan berikutnya, apa rencana pelatih? Apakah ingin berpesta gol di sini lalu imbang di sana, atau sama-sama ingin menang di leg kedua?
Always is advantage when you play second game at home. That's the reason why this advantage is given to teams that are better in the league. But in this case, we are playing second match away. Good thing is that this year away we maybe have better results than at home. About to win or draw or whatever, every game target is to win. Doesn't matter you play home or away, always we try to win. So there will not be any calculation. This is the only thing.
Ya, tentunya menjadi satu keuntungan ketika kita bisa bermain dulu tandang, kemudian kita bermain kandang. Tetapi ini sudah menjadi schedule yang sudah ditetapkan. Artinya kita akan bermain home dulu. Jadi buat kita tidak ada masalah. Karena kalau merujuk hasil dari pertandingan home away, kita juga cukup bagus di away. Jadi buat rencana yang kedua dari pertandingan yang tadi, apakah kita mau menang dulu, kemudian draw, atau mau menang dulu. Yang pasti kita ingin menang.
Hello, I'm Iksan from Kompas Daily. My question is for Nick. As we know that Coach Boyan have like a great love story with the final game, 3 years before with Kuala Lumpur and then now with Persib. For Nick, have Coach Boyan taught you and the other players something that prepare for this final game?
Actually, what for me was really important, what he also said last games, that we have to be relaxed, don't be too emotional, because when you're too emotional, you make maybe wrong decisions or mistakes. So I think this is something he experienced also last years when he played a lot of finals before, that you have to focus on your own game. I don't look too much ahead, but just focus on the moment and play the game as you always do, and then after you will see what the result is. But don't be too emotional. I think the most important advice he gives to us last games. Am I right?
Kayak nggak bisa terjemah? Nggak bisa ya?
For final consecutive 4 years, what your optimistic for final this time for Trophy City?
Every game you must be optimistic. This is the only way you can win. If you are pessimistic, you cannot win. So important is to come to final, but in the final everybody remember only team that win. So important is to come to final and win. You remember who was in the final 10 years ago? No. But you remember who won them, right? So important to win 2 more games.
Ya, Coach, tadi ada pertanyaan seberapa optimis kalau misalnya bisa menangkan final ini untuk pada ini. Dan Coach bilang bahwa tentunya saya optimis. Karena saya ingin tim ini tinggal. Apakah ini mengingat bahwa kita pernah juara di sini. Sama seperti halnya 10 tahun sebelumnya kita juara dan pasti yang kalian akan ingat adalah pertandingan terakhir.
For maybe first for Nick, after the season is running very long, the club changed the coach in the middle of the season, and after that, do you expect Persib will be playing at the final and after a couple of games? So how you feel as the player? I want to know the point of view of the player. How the coach picks out the team after the coach changes. And for Coach Boyan, how do you analyze and see another semi-final games against Madura against Borneo? Before the semi-final games, all the people I think all into Borneo to finish the game in 2 legs, but the reality Madura very very well and they won in 2 games. So how do you analyze the game, semi-final game? I think very difficult question to answer. There's a lot of things happened before, but I think from the moment we start the season, we had 1 goal and that was become champion, even with the coach before and with Coach Boyan. So for that point, nothing changed. Of course, for me personally, it was a different situation because previous coach actually don't want me to stay in Pessi. But for me personally, the coach gave me confidence to be back in the team. So for me, this was personally a big change, and I think he bring the team together, and we make one goal to reach the finals. And if we reach the finals, then it's a different game, and we have to make sure we win this game. So I think for me that's the biggest change.
One more, Nick, how's emotional the final match after you play here? You are the longest serve foreigner players in this club. You play for 3 coaches. So the previous seasons you almost win second place, and this time you play in the final after many almost. So how emotional? You stay a long time in the city also. How's it?
Yeah, but what I say, you always want to win, and it was really close many times. So yeah, it gave me even more, how to say, power and to win this final. And I think many players, not only me, but I think many players are ready for a long time here, and we almost reached the final or the champion many times. So now I think everybody's ready, everybody's confident. So I hope this time we can achieve.
Ya, Nick bilang bahwa ketika saya datang di musim ini, maksudnya ketika kita memulai musim ini, memang setiap klub mempunyai pilihan. Dan saya tidak memulai dengan squad di line up pertama. Kemudian ketika Coach Boyan datang, dia memberikan kepercayaan. Akhirnya saya juga memberikan kepercayaan itu dan kita meraih secara bertahap dari pertandingan ke pertandingan. Mungkin itu menjadi kunci kalau misalnya kita bisa meraih sampai sekarang. Dan yang kedua, bagaimana perasaan Nick bilang bahwa bagaimana perasaan Nick bisa sampai akhirnya ke final setelah beberapa tahun sebelumnya kita hampir berhasil mencapai ke juara, ya, mencapai juara sedikit lagi, tetapi selalu gagal. Dan tentunya bukan hanya saya yang bilang, bahwa semua pemain yang tentunya kemarin yang sebelumnya ada merasakan hal yang sama. Kita hampir dan sekarang kita sudah ada di sini. Jadi tentu ini suatu hal yang sangat luar biasa. Kita tinggal meraih sesuatu yang sudah kita inginkan, bukan hanya sekarang tapi sebelum-sebelumnya.
Answer to your question. I think that Borneo have lots of injuries. Season is very long, and there is no team that didn't have some problems this season. So Borneo at this moment have lots of injuries and key players. So they didn't have really the best squad. And Madura is basically they play well. They were patient. They were scoring goals. They proved that in 2 games they are a better team, and that they entered the final. So as I said, at this moment I think the two best teams play in the final.
Ya, saya pikir analisis yang bisa saya sampaikan dari pertanyaan tadi mengenai analisis semifinal Madura melawan Borneo, karena pertama Borneo banyak pemain yang mengalami injury. Mereka tampil tidak dengan skuad yang terbaiknya, dan key player dari tim Borneo juga tidak bisa betul-betul tampil secara maksimal. Mungkin ini menjadi salah satu kelemahan dari Borneo, karena kita tahu bahwa kompetisi sangat panjang, kemudian ada beberapa pemanggilan pemain timnas, kemudian ada beberapa pemain yang mungkin coba diserahkan oleh pelatihnya, kemudian mencari peak performance yang menjadi kembali agak sedikit start, dan itu yang terjadi. Kemudian Madura bermain sangat bagus di 2 pertandingan, baik home maupun away. Mereka tim yang sabar, mereka memulai dengan organisasi yang sangat bagus.
Jadi dari turun gunung tadi, mungkin ke Coach Bojan pernah juara di Malaysia, Kamboja sama timnas Malaysia juga pernah. Bisa dibilang ini mungkin bisa jadi Raja ASEAN pelatihnya gitu. Mungkin apa pendapatnya untuk pertandingan final ini, apakah dia memberikan diri seperti itu? Dan yang kedua, untuk lawan Madura ini sebelumnya kita kelihatan bermain 4 teratur. Mungkin siapa pemain dari Madura yang benar-benar diwaspadai? Dan ini pertanyaan sampingnya mungkin
First question is, I said a few days ago, I don't know why I have so much results. Probably I do something right, or I'm very lucky. I don't know the other answer. The second question about Madura, look, they have lots of good players. They have number 7 is Rivera. He's the main guy there. Striker is good, under 94, strong. Malik scoring lots of goals recently. He's in good form. Jaja is hardworking. He's the engine of the team. So they don't have only one man. They have 4 or 5 good players. But also their defense is very compact. I don't know number 4 name. He's organized really well. The other guys in defense are very disciplined. They have good goalkeeper who save them also in a few situations. So it's a good team. Overall, they are a very hard-working team, and of course, that is difficult to beat them. This is what they show their recent results. But then again, we also have a few good players, so they also need to think about us.
Second question.
I think same answer. Same players. Actually, same. What coach say, they are a really good team. They have individual good players. So we have to be prepared like always to games like this.
Yang pertanyaan pertama, beberapa hari yang lalu juga sudah saya bilang ke beberapa media bahwa apa yang sudah saya capai menjadi mendapatkan trofi seperti itu, saya juga nggak tahu apakah ini keberuntungan atau memang saya harus mendapatkan piala itu. Kemudian pertanyaan kedua, Madura adalah tim yang bagus seperti yang saya bilang tadi. Mengenai beberapa pemain yang tentunya harus diwaspadai, mereka punya referan, dia sangat skill, kemudian bermain kreatif. Kemudian ada Malik Rizali, top skor dari Madura. Kemudian Dalberto juga bagus, dia bisa menahan bola. Kemudian mereka punya kreator seperti Jajan di tengah, dan ada nomor 4, coach bilang bahwa Gerson juga bagus, dan jangan lupa mereka juga punya penjaga gawang yang bagus. Tetapi yang pasti kita juga tim yang bagus, kita juga punya pemain yang bagus, jadi mereka juga harus mewaspadai kita.
Terima kasih, sampai bertemu di sesi.
Without me, coach.
Atur.